I opened it and the box was in there and I was like, what? Hey guys, this is ELANDNIC.
Welcome back to our channel
where we're all about
living life,
loving each other,
and sharing good times with you.
Oh,
Yes.
so in today's episode, we're gonna.
Before that, let's welcome our viewers.
Okay.
So, if you are a new subscriber, means you subscribed just a few days ago, welcome. In this channel, we become family once you join, and we talk about what?
We talk about love, happiness, and good times.
Yes. So if you've not subscribed and you like our content,
Please subscribe.
I know people forget to subscribe, they just enjoy watching.
Yes.
So subscribe.
It's really easy and it does amazing things for us and you help support us. Also, you can give us a like when you watch.
Yes.
Yes.
So to returning subscribers,
welcome back. Karibuni sana.
now, today, what are we talking about?
We are going to talk about the time when he put a finger on it. If you like it, then he did a finger ring on it.
Did I put a finger or a ring? Put a ring on it.
Put a ring on the finger.
Yes.
Yeah, he put a ring on it because he liked it.
Yes. So, I'm just going to go straight to the days that led to that day.
Yes.
Then I concentrate on the day itself.
Yes.
Because I need to talk about the day.
Okay, yeah.
So, this is what happened.
What happened?
It was a weekday, I remember. I can't remember the exact day I engaged you.
It was on a Saturday.
It was?
Yes.
But the day prior to it was a weekday because I remember the day.
Are you talking about when
previous.
you were planning it or when you actually proposed?
When I was planning it, it was a weekday.
Yeah.
But the next day is what I wasn't remembering. But now that you've mentioned, I've actually remembered.
Okay, go on.
Yes. So I'm not going to do stories around that. So I purchased the ring. Then a day prior to the day that I was engaging you, I talked to this guy.
Wait, you talked to him the day before?
Yeah.
Not like 2, 3, 4 a week
No.
before?
This is someone we used to work with.
What?
And we were always on call. We were always talking on phone because IT and the department he was working in, they work together like day in, day out. The checks and balances.
Okay.
That's what happens at work. So the day, this guy is very reliable, I'm telling you.
That's crazy. You know, I thought you guys had planned it for like a couple of days and like, yeah, we're going to do this on Saturday.
No,
Yes.
I just told him if he's available, and then we sat down and had this plan, and now we were to execute it the next day. The good thing is he came through and he actually canceled one of his plans. I can remember so well.
Oh, thank you so much.
He canceled one of his plans and he said, I'm going to give you priority because you are my guy, my friend.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to do a shout out to them. They call themselves Fashionita Creatives. Fashionita Creatives, they are photographers and they do very good pictures. One of them, you've seen on the thumbnail, that's their work. So on this day,
yeah, they're based in Kenya.
yeah,
I
they are.
think we
Oh,
should- we
yes,
should
they are
mention.
based in Kenya.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you want to do an engagement or you have a wedding or something, you
Baby
can
shoot, just a normal pic. Like if you want to go,
photo shoot,
Yeah,
engagement shoot.
yes, they did very good work.
Yes.
That was done. So that was part 2 because part 1 was buying the ring. Part 2 was now arranging for photography, and part 3. So we arranged everything. We talked about the time that he's going to come, the time I'm expected to come, how we are going to organize it, how I'm going to text him so that he knows I'm there, everything. And you also have to call or text. So I texted because we were together on Saturday that we're actually getting out of the house. Are you still in? Because anything might have changed on his side. Anyway, so part 3 was going to the venue. All these I arranged. We had like 3 choices with him when we were talking of the restaurants that we are going to go to. So my first choice was the one that we actually went to.
Oh, okay.
It's off the bypass. Found a very good lady who really helped me because we also had a small meeting on what we are supposed to do on that day.
Wow.
So we had a very short meeting. She was actually leaving. Her shift was over because by the time you get from work and get to off Nairobi, it's already 6.
Wow.
So we got there, looked for the options that we have, and we found one that worked for us best, the one that will not disturb so many people, because I wanted the engagement to be done in the morning, because when you wake up and someone says, okay, let's go for breakfast, at least for a change, you'll just know that it's just breakfast. That day came and you're actually preparing breakfast.
Yeah, so on that morning I woke up and he told me that he wants us to have a nice day. It was my last weekend in Kenya before I flew out. I was gonna fly out that within the next following week. So he said he wants us to have a nice day and do some fun things, and I was like, let me then, you know, quickly make some breakfast, let's get ready, we're gonna go. So I woke up, I started making some breakfast, and then he was like, no, just leave the breakfast alone, just go get ready. So I was like, okay then. I didn't know, but yeah, let's go. So I got ready, we got ready, and then we left. So this whole time we were just driving, I didn't know anything.
Yeah, the drive wasn't that long because it was around 10 minutes and we were there because it was on Saturday, there was no much traffic.
No traffic, yeah.
Yeah, so we got there pretty early and the photographers were not there yet.
Oh, really? They came while we were already there?
Yeah, because we were there at around 8 and they came at around 9 around that time. Because we needed to have like a gap between the two of us. We don't have to like be there and then they're already there.
For me, I didn't notice because I wasn't aware anyone's coming. So we got to the restaurant.
So we went, had a seat. Then I think I had to go to the car because I actually lied that there's something I've forgotten. So that I make calls so that we continue with this discussion. My friend, where are you? So we are here. So you're going to make it between this time and this time. So that's good. So I also needed to communicate with this lady when I went out there so that we arrange. So she asked me, so where are the photographers? Because I explained everything to her. Then I told her that they are going to come between this time and this time. Then they said, you see, the breakfast is ready. So if you start eating, that's a long time. So we'll try and delay it. So they tried and delayed and say, okay, just give us a few minutes. We're going to make the breakfast, but it was ready anyway. It was so easy, like making like bacon, sausages. Those are things that the hotel knows. These things will be consumed. So the date starts, everything goes on well, nothing looks amiss. Then I saw my photographers coming through. No,
so you have to say, like, you know how we got in there and there was music playing already.
Okay,
and I was like,
yeah,
it was a really nice restaurant. I had never been there before. So I was like, okay, this is nice. They have real nice ambience, good music, and you know, the servers were really nice. Everyone at that restaurant was really nice. They were like, yeah, welcome, come in. And they had a table. I think it was set up for us, but at that time I didn't realize. I thought, you know, it's just another table. So they had set it up for us. And we sat there, and of course, like, they came to pick our orders, and, you know, we ordered whatever. And then in the meantime, we were just chit-chatting with each other, and the meal came, we started to eat. And I think while we were eating is when your photographers arrived.
Yeah, so as the photographer like passed your line of vision, he turned and he was like giving me a thumbs up, like everything is okay. And I was like, okay, of course I couldn't do anything, so I just smiled. And they went on like taking pictures. They pretended like they were just taking pictures for the restaurant. Because the restaurant wants to do a promotion. Yeah, so they came
and talked to us, and they said, hey, so this restaurant has hired us to do a promotion for them. They're advertising. Is it okay if you guys are in their pictures as, you know, just customers enjoying? And I was like, okay, that's odd. I don't know, but you quickly said, no, it's fine. Like, you told them it's okay. So I was like, okay, if
it's okay as long as you give us 1 or 2 pictures out of it, we are good.
Yeah, so that's what he said, and I was like, okay, I guess. My only thing was like, are we gonna be able to see the pictures, you know?
So these guys, they didn't just have a normal camera. They had this light. It was a whole production because it was the two of them. One was carrying like lights, and one had this flashing. These synchronized flashing lights with the camera. And well, we continued with our date, and there were other guys who were seated on the other side who were also having their breakfast. The breakfast was really good.
Oh, it was amazing. You know those Kenyan sausages, my gosh.
Yeah.
If anyone can ship some to us, that would be amazing.
Yeah, my guys, Kenyan sausages are the best.
They really are. Like, yeah.
Anyways. So it went on. The breakfast was served, we ate, and as we finished, there's another bowl that was brought. Was it the bowl that came first or the cake?
No, it was the cake that came first.
So a cake came, like saying happy anniversary. It was a couple of months together, and we thought we celebrate it on that day before you go.
Before I left, because we were gonna have our 1 year anniversary, or whichever anniversary was gonna be when we were not together. So we thought, why not just, you know, enjoy it? And I was like, okay, that's really nice and thoughtful of you, because I didn't have an idea that we we're gonna have cake. So I was like, okay, that's really nice. And I was excited, and I was cutting the cake, and you know, it was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the guys were really excited.
Yeah.
The people next to us were were like clapping and like saying congratulations. And even the staff. I remember when they brought the cake, they were like, even the chefs came to actually present it.
Yeah, they did.
So we cut the cake, we shared it with the other customers who were having their breakfast.
And the people there too.
The staff, we also, actually the cake was big, so we couldn't eat all of it. Of course, we will take some home, but like more than half, we actually shared it out with the people who are there. Yeah,
it was actually a lot of fun, just like sharing cake and everyone just saying congratulations, and like, you know, like just having a good time, you know. Even then, when we were sharing the cake, I don't even think we had done the engagement yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Like everything was still flowing. So we had to make sure that everyone, like, everything looks the same, like normal. Like this is just a normal celebration, nothing out of the ordinary. By the way, the picture guys were still there, but at some point they actually continued like taking pictures away from us so that it doesn't look so obvious.
Oh, that they're there.
That they are there. Like we would, okay, you are getting a bit worried. Why are they taking so many pictures of us? You remember?
Yeah, I was like, I thought they're taking pictures of the restaurant, but they're really concentrating on this area.
Yeah.
So after the cake and everything, I think I didn't even know when the other bowl got brought, because we were just so excited with, you know, just talking about like our love and how it's been up to this point and blah blah blah, like, you know, with other people that were interested, because they started asking questions like, how long have you guys been together and stuff like that. So we were just talking to them, you remember? Yeah. And
the staff was actually a young staff, and they were really good.
I think really nice.
I don't know, now that the pandemic has happened, I don't know if they're still having the same jobs, but
I don't know.
That was a good team. A very good team.
Yeah, they did have a good team.
Yeah.
After that, they brought the bowl that had the ring.
All this was arranged by the guys from the kitchen staff to the people who are in charge. So they brought this bowl and put it on the table. You know the
I
think this is your story to tell, not mine.
So okay, so you know the bowls that it was like a plate,
and
then it has a cover
to make the presentation a surprise. So they present it so well, and then when they lift them up, you actually see what their expertise is in.
Yeah. So yeah, it was the same thing. They had the same plate and cover, and it just showed up at the table. I don't remember seeing anyone bring it, but I remember seeing it, and I was like, what is that? Like, I thought we just had cake. Like, what else could we be having? And we just had food, you know? So they told me, open it. I think I sat back down and I opened it, and the box was in there, and I was like, what? Like, what is this? And then by the time I finished understanding what's going on, you had already come over to my side, and I think you picked the box and the ring, and you went down on your knee and you were saying things, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening right now? And you were telling me some sweet things.
And my photographers were available immediately.
Like, they were right there.
They came back full force, took so many pictures, and that's when I think you now noticed what was going on.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, what? First of all, I was like, okay, you just proposed. I think I need to answer. And so I said, yes, of course. and you put the ringer.
Yeah, the ringer on the finger.
You put the ringer on the finger, and he put the ring on my finger, and we were so excited, and everyone was cheering, and he was like, "Oh my God, congratulations, you guys!" And we were hugging and kissing, and it was just so beautiful. And they were now like, "Oh yeah, stay like this, do this," and I was like, "Wait a minute."
The photographers.
Yeah. I was like, "Wait a minute, like, what is, like, are you guys now excited that a proposal is happening and you're doing your work, or what is going on?" Yeah, so after some time they were like, yeah. So I think you told me after some time. I was like, oh my gosh. And you even told me the kitchen staff and everyone knew what was going on except for me.
Yeah, so those guys came around and the whole like restaurant came to a standstill.
Yeah.
Because it was in the morning. So they had all the time. I think they switched off the stoves and everything and came to where we were, and everyone was clapping. Everyone was like making some like very cheerful noise. But it was overwhelming because
it was really
when you plan something, you actually don't see the exact moment. So you just anticipate how it will look like, but not really
exactly how it happened.
Exactly. So it was even me, I was overwhelmed because it was like, oh, I didn't even see it like this big.
Yeah, it was. I was really overwhelmed.
Actually, you'd think that we had planned it for so many weeks.
That's why I think I'm just finding out now that this whole plan was the previous day plan. Because when you said, I planned with them.
Yeah, I had it in mind how I wanted it to happen. The only thing I had not done was actually actualize it by putting the right people to do it.
That's crazy that, you went the previous day and you told people, I want to do this tomorrow. And
I made actually
came
the lady in the hotel, I made a call when I was in the office so that she waits for me, because she told me she's leaving for home because her shift is done. It's usually done at 6. So by the time I was done with this guy who was going to take up like pictures of me, I made sure that she was available for me. That's what I did.
That's crazy.
She waited, I talked to her, I explained everything, and she was like, oh my God, so I have to come early in the morning and plan this and do this. So it was just by luck that I had good people that could work with me so quickly within a very short time.
Within a day.
Within some hours. Those are hours.
Like hours for sure. Like, wow.
Yeah, so I'm really grateful to those two because they made the whole event work. Everything came into place because of them.
Yeah.
They organize other people. So it's just getting good leaders who can organize other people.
Yeah, that was really, really nice and really unexpected for me, because who proposes during breakfast? Like, like, it was, I could not even, I didn't even have the slightest idea, because most people will want to propose during like dinner or, something, or somewhere else or something else. But it was perfect. It was everything I ever wanted. For me, like, the most important thing was that we got engaged and we had really good people, around us that were really happy for us, and also that we got really, really great pictures. Like memories. For me, that was like everything. So it was romantic. I can't remember exactly all the words that you said, because at that time I couldn't hear anything. I was just processing everything that had just happened. But yeah, your words were really nice. But I remember you saying, would you make me the happiest man in the world and be my wife?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you said. I remembered those ones. The last ones. I don't remember the ones that came before that, but I remember those ones.
I also can't remember, but I'm sure they were good ones.
Yeah, they were very good ones. Yeah, I know.
So after that, we actually took some pictures.
Yeah.
We took pictures with the kitchen staff.
Yes, we took some pictures with the kitchen staff. We took some pictures around the place.
Yeah, it was a very nice place. Actually, there was a wedding on that particular day.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh.
So there was a very nice setup. There was a very good atmosphere around the
really like
restaurant.
Love all over. It was so beautiful.
It was so beautiful.
It was really, really beautiful.
So we took some pictures. I think we'll throw them here and there.
Yeah.
Within the series, and you'll see some of the pictures. Maybe the garden. I hope I still have pictures of the garden.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like just the general view of how it used to look like, and our setup, like how the table looked like.
Yeah, hopefully
We have
those
some
pictures.
very good pictures. So we took
Yeah.
some very good pictures.
Yeah, so that was fun. That was really, really fun. It was so beautiful. It was such a nice time. I couldn't stop smiling. Even now, like when I think back to that day, like it just gives me so much joy and happiness.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. At the same time, at the back of my mind, I just said, let me just enjoy this time, because after a short while, you are going to go away. So you are not going to like have so much time together after that.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was really hard. It was such a happy moment, and I think it also set us up for the next phase of our relationship, because it put kind of a stamp, established both of our stands, like, yes, we really want to do this, and you know, we are really focused and we're together and we are committed to one another. So we were ready, we were putting down the foundation for what's to come. Yeah, so it was really great. It was such an amazing day, and I remember we were wondering like, okay, so we need to celebrate somehow, and you were like, we know just the people to call.
Yes. Now, I remember we drove to Kasarani, and as we were at the parking, we were like, can we have a party? Then you said it's too late. You remember?
Yeah, because I was like, now it was like midday. How can we have a party? How are people going to be available? Because in the US, like if you want something to happen, you got to tell your friends ahead of time. Like, I'm going to have a party next Saturday, so please come. Or, you know, this is what's going to be happening. Because people are so busy doing all this and that. So I was like, yeah, it would have been nice to have a party, but I don't think it's going to happen because it's today. And he was like, don't worry about it.
Kenyans, you can, like even right now as you watch this, wherever you are, if you want a party in 1 hour, you know just the right people to call and you'll have a party. So I was like, what do you mean? Weeks? What for? We just need a few phone calls, we buy drinks, we buy food, and we have a party.
Yeah.
And she's like, let's see if it works. So we made calls. She has some very good cousins.
Yeah.
If you just make a call to those cousins,
yeah,
they're like a tower that connects so many people.
Yeah.
You just make a call to that tower. Now the tower will broadcast to the right people, and everyone will turn up.
Oh my God. You know, it's so funny because I remember we made those calls and we were like, okay, now we have to go get some drinks, we have to go get some food, we have to organize this and that. And we did that. And by the time we got to where the party was going to be, some people had already arrived.
Yeah.
Like ahead of us. I was like, oh, okay.
I think we had like more than half the capacity we were looking for.
Yeah.
So by the time we were getting home, people were waiting.
Yeah, they were like, you guys called us for a party, but where are you? We have been here.
We've been waiting for the party. So the party started at like, what, 7 p.m.?
Yeah, maybe like 6, 7.
It was and some guys drove from Ruiru. Some from Embakasi, some from Lolongo. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That was crazy.
So we had a really, it was late, like late. Like it was like so much fun.
I wish we could put the videos here,
no.
But no, we can't.
We can't. Yeah, but it was a really good party. And it was also kind of like my leaving party because I was leaving during the week, the coming one. So that was really the last time I was going to see my cousins and everyone all together. So it worked out really nicely because I got to hang out with them like one last time before I had to fly back.
That's how it all happened. And of course, that's not all of it. There are a lot of stories in between, but the main meat, there it is.
Yeah, that's how he proposed.
So that's it.
Yeah.
There's no, like, we're not going to give them more details to anything else.
We can go on and tell them what's coming next.
Oh, what's coming next?
So after that, I think it was Sunday, and my flight leaving there was on the following Wednesday. So I left. And now we had to start our process, whatever we had decided. Because if you guys remember, we had said that, you know, we had to pick a process that is going to work for us. And, you know, during our discussions when we took the time off, we made some decisions. And while I was still in Kenya, we made some decisions about what process we want to use. So in the next episode, we're going to tell you what process we used and how it all happened. So stay tuned for that. Like we always say.
See you on the next one.
And in the meantime, share some love, life, and laughter with someone. Peace. So
Hii imekaa poa.
yeah, iko sawa
Iko
kabisa.
fiti?
Yeah, iko fiti.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
So in 3, 2, 1, go.